Okay, so looky here. Look what I've got here. So this is a follow-up video from my Jet Black Heart brew that I did 5 weeks ago now. I think I uploaded it to YouTube about 4 weeks ago. So here we have Jet Black Heart clone, brewed from the Brewdog recipe from DIY Dog, poured straight out of the keg. You can see this really beautiful head. I mean, if you can see probably can't see the nice creaminess on top of it. Obviously this is it's coming out of my kegerator, carbonated with CO2 rather than with nitrogen, which is, you know, whenever I go into the Brewdog shop or the Brewdog pub, you know, it's poured and carbonated with nitrogen, so it's a slightly different beer. You know, I think that the CO2 is probably going to give it a different flavour, and also the way that it settles in the glass is very different. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna. I've had this sat in the keg now for 3 weeks. So I kegged it. I always leave them to sit for a week just to start conditioning, and then I whack it in the fridge and then let it finish off its conditioning in the fridge and start drinking it. I started drinking this now for 2 weeks. Didn't taste quite ready. It's now 3 weeks. It's starting to taste really ready. You can see the head starting to settle a little bit now. I think once I get to 4 weeks, it's going to get absolutely perfect. I think they do recommend to condition it for 30 days, so should be fine at 4 weeks, I think. But yeah, 3 weeks is really, really drinkable. So the smell I get off of it is a really kind of sweet, toasty smell. I think is a really good way of describing it. So, you know, you get the real toastiness from the dark malts. But you also get that sweetness from the lactose that's been added, because you've got to remember this is a milk stout. You know, I get more of a toastier flavour, toastier smell when I drink it from the Brewdog pub. It's poured with nitrogen. So let's give it a taste and see what it's like. Again, that is lovely, really nice. It's a really gentle, not sharp at all, gentle, toasty flavours, like chocolatey, hint of coffee, but a gentle hint of coffee, not like strong. This sweetness from the lactose is there. It really mellows out all the flavours so that they're not really sharp. You know, I've brewed a lot of Belgian stouts and really dark stouts, and the flavours are really kind of heavy, malty, in your face. This is such a gentle, delicate, smooth flavour. Really, really pleased with that. I could drink that all night. It's so nice. I think it came out at like 4.9%. So it's not a crazy level. You know, you can drink a few of these. Hey, look at that head's now, you know, swirl of the glass. You've got that lovely creamy head just kind of lining the glass, and the head's back there again. Really, really nice. I would recommend to anyone to try. Give this a go, brew it. I'd be interested to see what it's like bottle conditioned. I've got some that I've bottle conditioned, so I'd be interested to see what the flavour will be like. So obviously I had too much to put in the keg. So I think I had 22 litres of this, 21 litres of this, and I can only fit 19 in the keg, so got a little bit more than I was hoping to fit in the keg, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I would brew it again. I think the one thing, such a gentle, really gentle flavour, it's absolutely lovely. I think the one thing that I would do next time with this is I would change carbonation from, I wouldn't carbonate it with CO2 actually. I'd really like to try and carbonate it with the nitrogen. Mainly because, you know, that's the way I'm used to drinking it when I go out and drink it. You know, I think it's a luxury to have that, so I might buy. You know, I like brewing stouts, so I might end up investing in getting some nitrogen and add that to my kegging kit, and see what the difference is like with that next time I decide to brew this again. See if it makes a massive difference to the flavour. So I think conditioning it with CO2 kind of gives it that slightly bottle conditioned taste. Already a bit more gentle. I always find bottle conditioned stuff's usually a little bit sharper, but more, it's got very good depth of flavour. So yeah, I think next time I'll brew it exactly the same. I'll make no differences to how I would brew it, but I would carbonate it with nitrogen next time just to see what it's like. I maybe invest in getting a stout faucet as well for my keg setup instead of, at the moment I'm just using a beer faucet instead. I don't know if that would make any difference, but I think it'd be really interesting to do another video one time after doing a brew video, a brew of the same beer, but just change the setup slightly to see if that makes any difference to the finished beer, because I'm sure it will. But anyway, happy home brewing. Cheers, guys.